something like you're having a hard time with a project. And
I think it's like having a hard time figuring out something, right?
Well, it's not really having a hard time. It's more of like, it's more challenging, but the same thing. Like if I were to do my homework, and I want to do
like the math menu board.
Exactly. So you have volume worksheet, or you have a volume poster. Volume poster is more rigorous than the volume worksheet because it explains that you actually know how to do the formula and everything. So that's what I think rigorous means.
What do you think, Helen?
I think it's like the same thing like Jenna said, but it's like more challenging.
Well, there's actually the levels on Bloom's taxonomy. It's kind of like a pyramid. It's like that. Well, the first level is understanding, which is not so rigorous. And the second level is, the first level is remembering, and the second level is understanding. My bad, I'm very sorry. And then there's a whole bunch of other levels, but those two levels are pretty much the less rigorous. And like we said before, rigorous is kind of the same thing, but if you have a worksheet and a poster, the poster is probably more rigorous because you can create it, which is the highest level on Bloom's taxonomy. So that helps a lot when you're doing pops and stuff like that.
Well, so like, for example, a food chart. So the most unhealthy things are on the bottom and the most healthy things are on the top. So let's say that the hardest things are
On the top.
Which is, it's like levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and they just keep getting harder and harder.
So it makes it
More
easier
rigorous.
for you to understand
Exactly.
how rigorous your project is.
We are best friends, right. 'Cause we are best friends, right. Because we are best friends,
Actually, the rigorous part, remember how we discussed before? Thank you.
The rigorous part is more of solving the equations.
Or coming up with them.
Yeah, exactly. Coming up with them to make them more challenging.
Yeah,
For
for me, I think that's the hardest part, to come up with challenging problems.
Good examples for higher rigor.
Because, like,
They help you get more pops and for your report card.
We all want to do good, right?
yeah.
So that's
And the examples are good because it helps you know what to do and like all the steps that you need to know in order to make a board game or like a really rigorous project.
So what should be our rigor goal when thinking of project ideas? Why?
Well, I think we should either strive for the highest Bloom's taxonomy level, or maybe the second to the highest Bloom's taxonomy level thing. And I think we should do that because we all want to do really good, and the more you know, the more you'll be successful. So yeah.
And knowing that we're in 6th grade, we should do a lot better than the other grades that are below us.
Yeah,
Like
we should
kindergarten.
really try and like put our mind to it.
Yeah, we should, put effort to it and, try our hardest. So, so that, I guess that was Bloom's